Hello everyone, back here with another toy review and unboxing. And today we are reviewing a very special toy, figure, or collectible, whatever you want to call it. And we are reviewing a 30th anniversary Streex from the 30th anniversary lineup of Street Sharks by Mattel. And out of the team here we have Streex. You can see he was and for any of y'all who've seen the show, you remember he was one of the brothers who turned into the tiger shark, all thanks to Dr. Paranoid's experiments. So yes, he's the only one I've been able to get, and yes, he's also one of the other toys I got for Christmas. See here, just press my fin. Press my fin if you dare, actually. Try me here, Mattel right there. And I know, yes, the box looks a little dismantled and destroyed. It's because we messed with the packaging before we start the video. I mean, this thing was pretty hard to get out, but we had to have it just ready to get out as soon as we start the video. So think about. See, you can all see he's in a cage. And I do not want to press spin right now. I think it's better to just press spin once he's out of the box. You're on the cage. There you go. Okay. We also have some extra hands here. Okay, but let's take a look at him just in person. So right off the bat, he's a very good figure. Looks exactly like the original lineup of Street Sharks from the 1990s. If you look at this. Okay, so let's press fin. You see, he's called Streaks because he's literally a tiger shark. He has streaks all over him. I did watch the Street Shark show though. I don't think I watched the whole show, but the episodes I did watch were great. They're really good. Just classic 90s show. They were pretty good. I did enjoy them. I remember I'd heard nothing about them before, but now I do, and I was able to get my hands on Streex from the 30th anniversary. I had no idea they even released a new lineup of Street Sharks. So he has what seems to be rollerblades. I think. He can be on solid ground if you want him to. He has gloves with orange claws. I don't know if it's part of the gloves though. Let's see. Press his fin. You can see jaw chomping action right there. His head is actually rubber. It's like a hard rubber, and that's exactly what the original 90s figures felt like. See, he has really good joints. His wrist can rotate all the way around. It can also bend too, like that. His arms can also rotate, but also go up and down, as you can see. You can see his feet don't have very good articulation. Our arms have much better articulation. And see here, you can see his spine is visible from the back, which is another bonus detail. You see, you can also see his individual veins. The front part, his torso, is also rubber, and so is his back. Yellow shorts. His rollerblades look like, I think I kind of remember him having rollerblades like this in the show. Yellow rollerblades, yellow shorts, orange bands, blue and light aquamarine laces, but. Yes, Streex is a really good figure. It's basically just a more polished design of the original 90s figures. Now here his other claws, which have longer nails. Let's see, can we detach these? So yes, ultimately he has just very good articulation. Probably one of the best articulated figures I have. Just mostly in the arms. His legs are very good. Now, before we put his hands on, I want to take a look at the hands themselves. And also going to compare them with other figures, which you'll see in a little bit after this. See, his hands are just solid. They're solid plastic. The fingers are just kind of a bendable plastic. They're not too bendable, but just a hard plastic. And they just feel very 90s-like, honestly. Like, they feel almost like identical to plastic from the 90s. Yeah, those hands, we're going to see how they look on him in just a second. After we compare him with Big Slugger Slamoo with boxing gloves from the original, Streetwise, I believe so. the original 90s lineup of Street Sharks, original 90s lineup of Street Sharks. You see his arm is a little worn out. See, he's kind of hanging. Yes, keep in mind, this figure is straight from the 90s. It's extremely old. See, he has his shoes right there. Turquoise pants. And he's just a solid figure. See, he has gills on the top. Next figure, you could see they look very similar. I was about to jump to the next figure because I'm so excited. But you can see that they almost look like they go together. They're actually from the same series, honestly. It's just like, they look identical. Here, now we have Moby Lick. For any of y'all who have ever seen the show with that one episode, you remember he wasn't always an orca or killer whale, as you also want to call him. He was a guy named Jets, and he was transformed into this by, you guessed it, Dr. Paranoid. Of course it was him. And I guess he used something to warp his mind or control him to make him think that the sharks were his enemies. But then eventually that whatever he used wore off, and then he just recognized them. Now then I remember at the end of the episode, he just told him to call him Moby Lick. And then Streex just says, "You got it, Moby, dude." I remember that episode. I don't really remember if he appeared in any other episodes after that, but I think I should continue watching it. See, his tongue is bendable. I don't know what this, I guess this controlled his tongue or something. His arms are super solid. They're like sleek plastic. His arms can only move up and down. His waist can rotate. His legs cannot. He has orange pants and then like dark blue shoes. And I remember he used to have shoes like that. Believe it or not, these are actually my dad's toys. He used to have these in the 1990s. These were his toys a long time ago. Now I'm just using these to compare with the new Streex from the 30th anniversary lineup, just to show you how similar they are still, despite Streex not even being from the straight from the 1990s. They still look like they go together very well, but you can see they've just advanced a lot nowadays. See, and I'm actually thinking of keeping this cell. This is a really good cell. You could use it for anything. Very creative that they thought of putting him in this. And I hope to get big slime moves soon. So now we'll finally see if his wrist can detach. See, I kind of hear something. There we go. I hear something. As I was saying, I think I hear something like rattling inside of him. I don't know what it is though. Something inside of him. Okay, so he got his wrists. Now let's see how these huge hands look on him. I'll put it in. I wonder if it's gonna pop or not. I think I put it in correctly. I think that's correct. Now let's see the other arm. I don't think they pop, honestly. Yeah, okay, there we go. So these are his hands. Oh, wait a minute. I think I put the wrong, I don't know if this is even the right way. This is not the right way. I put his hands completely wrong. Get this out. They're pretty easy to get out. Okay, now let's try to figure this out. I think this hand would go here. I put him on the completely wrong way. Okay, there we go. Now the other hand, let's see, would it go there? Yes, the other hand goes there. Of course, that was so obvious. Oh, there we go. Yes, I can hear a faint pop. Put him down. Okay, so there we go. He has huge hands right now, just massive compared to these hands. Why did they make the hands so big? Like they don't even match the size of these hands. Man, this is just a very great figure, just almost vintage in design and just feel. Just very great figure. I hope to get the rest soon. Alright guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll let you guys know when I get another one of these figures from the 30th anniversary lineup of Street Sharks. Goodbye.